What's up, traders? It's Matt with Conservative Trades. Boy, what a week. What a week. Ending the day up $340.91, coupled with yesterday's win. I think I ended the day somewhere around $620 some yesterday. So we were able to salvage a good chunk of what we lost this week. I am still coming in the red on the week, but I'm in the green on the month. Okay, so look, you're going to have red days, and you know what? Sometimes you'll have red weeks. They're very rare for me, but obviously this week was one of those weeks. I had to, as I went through the week, I had to kind of adjust to the market conditions. There's been a lot of choppiness, and it's been really nothing but a big chop fest. And there hasn't been very much follow through on a lot of stocks out there. And so these market conditions have just called for me to not so much tweak my strategy, but just tweak the type of trading that I do with my strategy. So still using conservative share size, still using very minimal amount of indicators on my charts. I like to use clean charts, use a very conservative amount of technical indicators, and just in general, still exercising the same strategy, but just with a scalping, more of a scalping mentality. So it's, I wish I had kind of caught on to that earlier in the week. I think there's a lot that would have been different had I done that. But you know what? Honestly, there would have been a lot that would have been different if I had just followed my rules a little bit better too. Scalping or not scalping. This is just one of those lessons that have to be learned by us traders, I think, over and over and over again. And for you beginner traders that are starting to get into this and pay attention to this, I can't stress it enough. I can't stress the importance of, sticking to your rules, exiting out of your trades when you know you're in a bad trade, and even just taking your profits and walking away, knowing when to walk away. And that sort of thing. I mean, this mental discipline and emotional control, I can't stress it enough. I mean, it really is critical to your overall day trading success. Okay, so and again, we can bring up Wednesday. Wednesday is a perfect example. I mean, I was up $350 that day, and I ended up down over $350 that day. Why? Because I wasn't satisfied with a small win. But had I taken that win, and then plus yesterday's $600 win, plus today's $340 win, well, I probably would be break even on the week. So overall, we're doing good this month, and we're still in the green on the month, and that's where I want to stay. And again, I released a video. I talked about it in yesterday's video. I talked about it in the video the day before. I released a video this past weekend, another episode in the video series that I called The Trader's Mind, where I talked about keeping our eyes on the greater green. And so, that's what I'm doing today. $340 is nothing big. I really genuinely like to have, $500, $600, $700 days here. And, but I'm not getting it, and that's okay. I'm going to take what I got. I'm going to walk, and you know what? Next week is a new week. So there's really not much to talk about with the trades. Again, a lot of this has just been scalping. I mean, if I were to even show you my executions right now, it would just be confusing to even try to go through and tell you where I took a lot of these trades. I mean, look at all this. Look at all this. Let me pull this chart out a little bit here. And this is kind of the one thing that I also hate about these market conditions, because even my video recaps have been a little boring. I mean, it's not like I'm, finding a way to get in down here and just slowly piecing my way up here. No, I was scalping all of this. And as a matter of fact, when we came, coming out of the gates, I was actually up pretty decent. I had locked in, I don't know, somewhere over $200 in profit, and I could have continued to lock in profit, and I could have ended the day right there, up almost $400. But it was one of those things where, I had a very bullish mentality today. I was taking a lot of longs, which is kind of different for me because I'm a short bias trader. But, I was looking for continuation to the upside, and I didn't want to get out. I did not want to get out of this trade without, as a matter of fact, you can see I added to my position here. I was looking for continuation, and we actually ended up getting that continuation here. But the market was so choppy to this point that, we didn't, it was so choppy at this point that we didn't know this was going to happen, but anyway, guys, so long story short, most of my strategy has been scalping. And it's been a tug of war with the markets. And it's like that sometimes. And I think especially in these market conditions. Again, we're in some critical places with the market right now. As a matter of fact, the S&P 500, and I know I've got a lot of lines here and a lot of levels marked out, but you can see, this red line right here, this is that December 2018 low. We've cracked below that twice now. Now we're holding above it. We're maintaining above it so far. I mean, we got 30 seconds left, or excuse me, 30 minutes left in the market today. But I don't know. We were forming a tightening range, and I really felt like the bulls were going to come in, and we were going to start seeing a little bullish momentum. I still think that that's a big possibility. I mean, if this can maintain in this area of consolidation here, I think eventually we're going to see a bullish move. We're going to see at least a swing to the upside. Now, whether that's the beginning of a market recovery or it's just going to end up rolling over and coming down and we end up seeing new lows or testing new lows, I don't know. But I'm still kind of the mentality. I mean, look how much we've lost. Look how much we've lost. This is huge. And if it can maintain an area of consolidation here, there might be a lot of people that start coming in and seeing buying opportunity. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. And of course, we'll take a look at these levels again next week. I do feel like, we talked about it a little bit in the live stream today. I do feel like to some degree, there's probably a lot of people who have no idea what other kind of news is going to hit over the weekend. Is there going to be more coronavirus news? Is there going to be, what are we going to find out over the weekend? And what are futures going to be doing over the weekend? I mean, we got to think about that too. And there might be a lot of people that they don't want to buy going into the weekend, and that's understandable. So let's see how the weekend plays out, and maybe we'll get some of that bullish momentum on Friday. But anyway, guys, for those of you who came in the live stream today, it was really good seeing you guys. And for those of you who don't know about the live stream, I do trade live Monday through Friday, starting roughly around 9 a.m. We open up. I kind of go through the day a little. I show you what I'm looking at, and then I pretty much trade live from there. And today I kept it open for a pretty long time today. Usually I'll try to wrap it up around 11, 12 o'clock maybe, sometimes 1 o'clock, but today we stayed in there a little bit longer. There was, the president had addressed, there was he gave a speech live on YouTube. We kind of tuned in for that, tried to listen for anything that could give us any kind of signals about where the market was going to go. But I'll tell you what, guys, it really has been a chop fest. And so right now it's just kind of one of those times where we need to play it safe. And I think I will probably come in next week again, just using a basic scalping strategy. And if all I do is tack on, $200-$300 days every day next week, well, let's put it like this. If I can make $300 a day every day next week, that's $1,500 that I can lock in on top of the month. So I'm going to take it easy, guys. I'm not going to expect too much here. And I'm going to continue to exercise a very conservative trading strategy using very conservative share size. And I think we'll still be able to end the month out really well. So anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you Monday. Take care.